one of the earliest educational films that we ended up seeing earlier this afternoon.
I'm sorry. That was so
Because I might as well.
It
Because
was so dated.
so dated. It is very, very dated. We are talking 1950s. This was a little feature called Wild Weather Tornado. This was a film by the United States Weather Bureau that I'm just gonna fucking allow to play through, and it pretty much describes a typical situation where a tornado back in the 1950s. Please keep in mind how the procedure goes when a tornado is coming right towards you.
Fly your plane right into it.
We pretty much start off right now. This might be a delay on your guys' end. We pretty much start off at a home. It's almost 3:30, and the wife's is done with the coffee mixed with Adderall.
Looks like menopausal medicine as well.
The thunder is
Is
loud.
this sound to this video?
Yes.
They're just
Yeah.
showering the window, by the way.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's how it goes on some of these videos. All right.
Who makes coffee
Come on
at
and get
night?
the coffee, Jesse. You've been standing there for half an hour.
People who have nightlives, I guess.
Right now.
My father.
Keep an eye on these clouds.
That's 3:30.
And I wonder why 60% of the United States has insomnia.
Thanks, Ellen.
Yeah, well, some people actually have nightlives to deal with, like actual graveyard shift jobs. Anyways, here we have a storm watcher who, along with a network of other storm watchers, is keeping an eye on the southern skies.
I've never seen one, but there's always a chance.
He has never seen one, but he's going to. And this is strange. Look, we got old film. Older than this film.
Operator, this is emergency.
It is.
What you call Hollywood contradiction back in the day.
Yes, a guy who hasn't seen a twister, but is certain that he's seeing one right now.
Tornado about a mile east of the Winton pumping station. Moving fast your way, northeast. Yes, the
How do you know it's about mine?
And this will probably explain, because this storm spotter has been educated.
Yes, that day,
Let's listen.
Elmville was struck by a tornado. Most violent type of storm on Earth. Normally, we can expect about 180 tornadoes each year in the United States.
Hurricane.
They can occur anywhere in the nation. However, the greatest number occur in the flat land areas east of the Rocky Mountains. Each individual tornado is a violent
Please
local
keep a note
vortex
about
in the
some of these
atmosphere.
twisters, as these will probably pop up when we watch
tornado's
montages that
parent is a
DMK has
thundercloud.
compiled.
And the vortex suddenly descends to rotate wildly along the Earth in an upward spiraling motion. The funnel
You all never
consists of
been in a
air and
tornado?
moisture to which dust,
I'm in
mud,
Texas.
and debris are
Southern
added by the
Texas.
inrushing wind.
Yes.
Estimated to be rotating
Have
at
you
speeds
really?
as high
Yeah.
as 500 miles an
How
hour.
was it? Fun?
Tornadoes are
My
usually
car almost
funnel
got
shaped,
swept up in it when I was driving
although
it.
they may take the form of a rope,
So it was fun.
an elephant
Probably
trunk,
should have drove under a
or a
bridge.
column.
It's
Although
dangerous.
the street is generally only about
Superman
400
movie.
yards wide and up to 16 miles long,
That recent one
a
that came
tornado's
out,
destructive
I
power is
believe in you,
appalling.
Clark.
Strong buildings are reduced to rubble.
when this video is over, I'll go on and
Automobiles
tell the story
lifted
what
and sprung
happened.
through the air.
Alright.
Great trees whirled about like toothpicks. The creation of a partial vacuum within the vortex can cause buildings literally to explode when the funnel passes close to them. No one knows
I like
all
to-
the facts about tornadoes, but meteorologists can detect the thunderstorm conditions that give birth to them.
Keep
The
in mind,
presence
though,
of layers
guys,
of
remember,
air of
1950s,
contrasting
we didn't
temperature,
have much
moisture,
technology back then.
density, and wind flow. Such combinations of
We had
conditions
radar, we had
may
planes.
generate a tornado.
Well, granted, we had
Usually, this
those.
does not
but-
happen.
That's all I need.
But when the clouds
But
become
we're
unusually
talking about, like,
threatening, it
I'm
is
not sure how to
wise
put
to
this.
take every possible
The
precaution.
technology that we have
That
now,
calls
like
for
the
forewarning.
better weather systems.
And it is
Real-time
the
stuff, too.
responsibility of the United States Weather Bureau to provide the public with information regarding the possibility of
I
severe
don't even think the
local
United States Weather
storms,
Bureau still
including
exists.
tornadoes. Such advance notice can
They
save
changed
many
their name to
lives
something else. I don't
and even
remember.
help reduce
Of course they
property
do. They
damage.
always change their name.
Yeah.
To
I think
forecast
it's like
the
a
development
government
of
mandate.
dangerous
Every
conditions,
10 years, change
the
your
Weather Bureau
official
has
name.
established the Severe Local Storm Warning Center at Kansas City.
Inkart, I'm looking at you in a
The
chat.
staff,
That
which
reminds me
mans
of a
this
quote
office,
from Sonic 06.
specializes in forecasting storm
tornado's
conditions,
carrying a
not
car.
only for the Kansas City area, but for all parts of the
Encard
country.
here is a friend of mine that I
Local conditions on
know
which
through
these
the
men base their
Brony/furry
predictions
community.
are fed into
He's a
the
good
center
guy.
constantly by thousands of observation posts across the continent. From local Weather Bureau offices come reports of surface weather conditions. Upper air conditions, which may be very different from those on the ground, are checked by weather balloons.
I don't think we even use weather balloons anymore,
Radar
do we?
stations scan
No,
cloud
well, we
formations
do,
at varying
but we don't use
altitudes
them
to detect
often.
dense moisture.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
wait, that's
The
not a
beginning of bad
weather
weather as a
balloon.
rule.
That's a UFO. Just ask
Specially
a
equipped
theorist.
Air Force and Navy weather reconnaissance planes fly far beyond
Funny
the
story
continental
about
limits.
you know how
information on incoming weather.
UFOs kind of originated in popularity
All of these observations are funneled into the Kansas
in
City Center.
the 1980s.
Along
People
with
were
nationwide weather
convinced that they were
charts
seeing large,
prepared at the Bureau's analysis
unusual
center in
shaped
Washington,
aircraft flying overhead
by
at night,
facsimile.
and they reported that, and they're saying, "Oh,
Piecing
it's
together
aliens,"
all this
because they
information,
know that the military
the
would
staff
never have
prepared
something
a
like that.
detailed analysis of
Have you ever
areas
heard of the
in which
B-2 stealth
violent
plane?
squall lines,
Yes, they
hailstorms,
mistook that
and other
so
dangerous
often,
weather
like
conditions are
airplanes
likely
or
to
not
occur.
airplanes, UFOs and stuff.
Because
Where
they've
a
never seen an
tornado
aircraft like
may
that, so they
develop.
automatically assume that that was a
But
UFO.
to see
And now
it,
that's why
if it actually
aliens are
does
so popular
develop,
today, because
The
people are
Weather
so
Bureau
fucking...
needs the help of the other vital
Nah.
links in the network.
Some people
Some
are
guy-
mental.
Volunteer observer groups.
Yes.
Well,
Anyways,
Yeah,
we're
but-
about
For example, the head of the local
Anyways,
weather
we're
bureau
about to pretty much
had organized
explain
an
about
observer
these
network
weather
2
spotters.
years before the tornado struck.
I'm not
The
saying
first
aliens,
purpose
but
of the
aliens.
observer corps was
be
to
that
spot
fucking
actual
guy.
tornado clouds and advise the weather bureau of their location and movement. Another aim
the word
was
you're
to
looking for,
inform
by the
public
way,
about
as
safe
Penn
behavior
says,
during storms,
gullible.
about avoiding false rumors and panic. In the Elmville network, trained observers were stationed about 2 miles apart, with the heaviest concentration southwest of the city. All were
There you
pledged
go.
to
That
watch
one has
any
an airplane.
questionable weather,
Razor.
to report promptly to the Weather Bureau any dangerous-looking
Fly
storm.
right into the tornado.
One of them was Jesse Brown, whose
That
farm
would
was
be a little-
located southwest
Anyways,
of Elmville.
yes. Here's our
One
farmer.
warm, muggy day in May, the forecasters in the Kansas City Center became concerned about conditions in an area to the southwest. These men have a heavy responsibility. They
Is there a
cannot
person not
needlessly
wearing a
alarm the
hat?
public.
Yeah, they are.
But when
It's the
loss of life may
1950s.
be
You were
possible,
you were
their
under
duty is
government
clear.
mandate to wear a hat at all
In this
times
case,
outside.
they felt that severe
Because
storm
we haven't thought of
activity might be
sunglasses.
expected to the
I
southwest,
know, right?
in an area
Get my hat.
160
Does this look
miles
like,
long
British?
and 80 miles wide. The Weather Bureau office responsible for distributing warnings in that area was Elmville.
The 90s rule.
The district
We're in the
forecaster in
50s,
Kansas
dude.
City immediately called the Elmville Weather Bureau.
No way, this is definitely 90s. Look at that guy's haircut. He looks like Forrest Gump.
Before the afternoon. 50 west of Austin.
Life like a box of chocolates.
Oh my god, the guy on the left, when you see it, the guy's shirt's almost so fucking invisible. I can see his fucking spaghetti
A
straps.
severe weather
Or,
forecast
I should
was
say,
issued for
white
the Elmville
beaters.
area.
Oh, I see
All
it.
public outlets were advised. Police, radio and television stations, and news networks,
His sports bra.
and the Elmville Observer Network was alerted.
They even
This
wanted to
was
change
not
it to
a
a decent
tornado
white
warning.
t-shirt.
Its purpose was merely to alert the public to the possibility of a tornado occurring somewhere
Anyways,
in the
yeah,
Elmville
you're gonna
area.
need to read this like as soon as possible.
We use this newscast to bring you this severe weather forecast issued by the United States Weather Bureau at Elmville. There are indications that locally severe thunderstorms will southward back to the west border of
Such a
Washington.
generic name for
Within
a
this
town.
area and the public reacted calmly.
Elmville.
They had learned
Oh, yeah.
from the network's information program that this alert meant only that storm conditions existed, that
Is that
no
Walt Disney?
tornado had yet developed.
It looked like it.
They knew that experienced observers were at their stations watching, that if and when a tornado developed, they would
This
be
was filmed
warned,
in the 1950s. I wouldn't be
So they
surprised
went
if
about
Walt
their
Disney
business as usual.
produced this.
except that practically every radio and
He
TV
produced
set in
the
the area was
anti-Nazi
turned
thing.
on. Mid-afternoon, towering thunderheads
Yes, Pin, I noticed he
appeared
paid 55 cents for
with a
lunch
thickly
today.
greenish-black color.
The 50s were cheap.
On Jesse Brummett's
I
farm,
pay like
a heavy rain
$5
was
for
falling.
lunch at work, like $5.99.
Yes, everything
He
was
went indoors
expensive.
to watch from his
I don't
kitchen.
pay for
It's just
lunch,
one
but
sandwich. It's
there's
one
the lunch at my school is $3,
That's
and holy
$3.26.
goddamn, that is expensive for what they send, sir.
Anyways, yeah, return to the stock footage time.
Oh no, not the stock footage.
Tornado about a mile east of Winton Pumping Station.
Mile east of Winton Pumping Station. Looks
But that's
a
the
bad
same
one.
tornado you guys seen
Okay, we'll
earlier.
take it from there.
Yeah,
I know, right?
pretty much we're. Pretty much
Brummett's
many
call
of
gave
these
Elmville
would be
nearly 30 minutes to get
reusing
ready.
the only available
Howell and his
footage
assistant
that people
issued an
recorded
immediate
themselves.
tornado warning
Civilians,
to all
mind you.
communities in the path of the storm.
That were recorded and was redistributed so that people like the Weather Bureau decided to use them for their educational films like this.
Now, what if that guy didn't know what he was talking about and falsely reported which way the tornado was going?
There was many cases of that. I actually looked that up myself.
30 minutes. It's coming in your
Anyways, now the whole entire system
The
has swung
exact
into
location
action.
of the tornado was
Keep in mind
flashed to the
though,
nearest
this was
radar
also
station,
happening way
which began
before
to
our
track it.
convenience shit of iPhones and GPSs and
What they
real-time
saw were
radar.
echoes from a number of storms over a radius of many miles. But most important, the peculiar S-shaped echo of the tornado cloud Brummett had spotted. Now, they could follow its path and report any change of speed or direction. Meanwhile, warned by television, radio, and telephone,
oh dear
the
Lord,
public
we're about to
followed
come up
tornado
on
safety
what they
rules.
should tell you to do
those with
should a
storm
tornado
cellars have the best
come.
protection.
Keep in
Let them hear
mind,
it. It's great. Then they'll laugh on their
People in
own.
open country sought ditches or ravines. Lying flat in a depression will guard against one of the greatest hazards, flying debris as deadly as shrapnel. In homes, doors and windows on the north and east sides were opened to help reduce damage to the buildings.
and there's that detail.
No,
Families took
No.
shelter in the southwest corner of their home, in basements if they had them.
They even tell you to go into the basement on the southwest corner, it
In
says.
apartments, office buildings, and factories,
exact
people moved
opposite
to
of
prearranged
everything you're
positions
supposed to
against
do.
inside
was-
walls on the lower
because
floors.
opening a door and window creates
in
more
school,
surface area
Because
for
of
the
practice
winds to
drills,
tear your
the
house
pupils went
off
to their
the
assigned places
foundation.
on the
Yeah.
lower floors, away from windows and large roof
The
areas.
exact opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Within minutes,
This
Yep.
is
the
exactly
people of
like what was
Elmville
supposed to
had
happen.
taken
Like,
shelter.
oh,
There
what's
was
that?
no
A nuclear
damage.
detonation has
Was
occurred.
there?
Get under
Was an
your desk,
informed
kid. You'll be
community.
okay.
We had to do that at school.
Hey, look, different stock footage this time.
5
For a
minutes
bit.
later, the tornado roared into the city.
Anyways, time to let the stock footage destroy the town.
Goodbye, Mom.
Also remember to duck and cover.
Goodbye, Tails.
They used to give us textbooks. Like, when we had tornado drills, they gave us these giant textbooks, and we had to put them over our heads.
Oh, look,
That's
there
where
goes the
it's
house.
sitting there.
Must have had their doors open.
As suddenly as it came,
And most
wind
of the
shifted
town
and
is
the air cleared over a scene of
destroyed.
devastation.
Yeah, I bet
Property
90%
damage
of them
totaled
had their
millions of
doors
dollars.
open.
Thanks to the Powerpuff
But no
Girls.
lives were lost,
Fucking
and there were few
Christ.
injuries. Without the Weather Bureau warning, without the local storm warning network, without the
Rest in
calm
peace,
cooperation
Danny.
of an informed public, the toll might have been tragically high. Nothing can prevent a tornado or any other storm, but the United States Weather Bureau is predicting their approach with ever-increasing accuracy.
At least
A
we just
large
put a
part
giant
of the
dome
tornado
around the
safety
city.
program is in the hands of the public. Every community in an area
There was an
subject to these
experiment that
storms
went on in the early
should have
80s
an
where
active local warning
they thought they
network.
could dispel
If you
tornadoes
live
with
in
nuclear
such an
bombs.
area, support your local network.
Sure.
If you
How
don't
the
have
hell
one,
would they even do
start one.
that?
The
When
nearest
tornado-
Weather
Well,
Bureau
the-
office will furnish detailed
The
information
tornado can't
and
destroy the
assistance.
city if we just did.
Such self-reliance
That's
may
what I was
save
thinking.
the lives of your family, your friends, and your neighbors. If you are ever in the path
Everyone's
of
wearing
a
a hat
tornado.
again.
They like their hats, okay? Their hats.
The cooperation of the following is gratefully acknowledged. WKYTV, Oklahoma City, Southwest Bell Telephone, and that concludes the film.
A Calvin production.
I have no idea who the hell Calvin is.
Your mom.
Christ. That joke is so fucking old.
Maybe Penn's right. Maybe it's Calvin Hobbes.
Calvin Hobbes? Dude, who remembers that who remembers that cartoon? I
You.
almost forgot about that,
It was
too.
not a cartoon, was it? Calvin
It was,
Hobbes is the
a
comic?
cartoon strip.
Yeah,
and-
a cartoon strip.